Hey guys, we're back with some more Minnesota Wild GM mode. And last time we got up to the trade deadline right before it actually with the simulating glitch happening. And you know what? I'm done fooling around, man. I need the Stanley Cup this year. Um, Otherwise it's gonna feel like a failure. So first trade. Yes, I said first trade, meaning we're making multiple trades here. Okay, so we're gonna go Dallas defenseman. I want to get Jamie Alexiak. And coming back with him are going to be a second and a third for this year. And then going back the other way is going to be our 24 first. Let's see. Goaltenders, Delorier, an elite potential goaltender who we will not need. He's only 64 overall, and I'm not going to wait that long. And Jacob Trouba. So let me explain this trade a little bit. So Jamie Alexiak, obviously a beast defensively. He's like 6'7", so he's really tall. He's a left-handed defenseman, which we need. So we're giving Trouba a right-handed defenseman back. He's really he's a well-rounded defenseman, but he's not someone who can really shut her down when it comes down to the playoffs. And then the first is in there to make it go through second and third, just so we can get some value back. And then Delorier, as I said, he's only a 64 overall. There's only a few years left. We're not going to be using him. We're not going to be using this guy, so he's in there for the trade value. So there you go. Went through. Let's go to the roster moves, and let's see. We should be fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, let's go to the edit lines. Yep. So yeah, we shouldn't have to put anyone in besides Alexiak here. He's going to be in the top 4. Substituting all lines. There you go. And we'll switch him into Chicherin. And speaking of Chicherin, he is the second trade we're going to make. We are going to trade him to New Jersey. We are going to take this guy, John Nyberg, elite defender, left-handed defenseman. Look at that offensive category. If you guys remember last year in the playoffs, we struggled to score goals. So I really think John Nyberg, he's going to be a huge upgrade from Jakob Chichurin for offense. I mean, they both have a decent shooting category, but if you didn't see Nyberg's puck skills, he's got a way better puck control than pretty much anyone on the team defensively. And then he's solid. He can hold his own defensively as well, and he's just a great overall player. So now this may be a little much, but I actually tested this out multiple times, and this is not that much when it comes to value. So it's going to be our first for this year, second for next year, a third for this year, and our third for next year. Now let me explain why all this is up here. So first of all, again, Chicherin outclassed offensively by John Nyberg. He's going to be paired with Dumba, and then Vatanen will move down with Alexiak. And then as far as picks goes, we're really not going to be using the second and third round picks or any depth picks from now on. Like with the way our luck's been going, I highly doubt we're going to be getting any franchise or elite potential players from those picks. And as for the first, oh well. I mean, our draft luck, as I said, hasn't been too great anyway. So, and we're really, you know what, you have to give up value to get value, and we're going for the Stanley Cup this year. I don't care. So we're gonna make this. Oh really? Oh yeah. We have to give up some of Chicherin's salary or retain some of his salary. I think 10% was it? Yep. There you go. All right. So those deals are done, and we can move on with the season hopefully. Oh dear. Oh, make more roster moves. What's going on here? Okay. Okay. I don't know where. Come on, EA Sports. Where is this guy? Oh, don't tell me. Is he, wait a minute. Is he right there? Yep, he's right there. He was invisible. EA Sports, that's terrible. Whatever. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. All right, yeah, go to edit lines here. Come on, yep, defense. And we'll slot in Nyberg right there. And then we'll move him up. Not Richie. Going to defense again. We'll move him up with Dumba. And then Vatanen with Alexiak. Oh, that's a... We have a nice defensive core now. Look at this. Defensively, Alexiak. And then offensively, Vatanen. And then Nyberg with Dumba. Oh, man, this is a great defensive core we have now. So now I want to put Delzato. Yeah, I want to put Delzato down here. And I think... Who's going to be off the power play here? I want Coyle on the power play. But, yeah, I also want that other guy there that we got. I want to keep all these guys on the power play. It might be Delzato off the power play. Yeah, I think it's going to be Delzato. Yeah, we're going to put Nyberg on there. Changing current line because, yeah, I want to keep Coyle on there. He's been apparently magic on the power play for us. So let's replace Delzato all around on the power play with Nyberg. And penalty kill. I don't know if I want Nyberg on the penalty kill. Let's see. Who's currently on it? So we got Alexiak, Dumba, Goodbranson. Not Delzato. Yeah, I guess Nyberg can be on the penalty kill. I mean, yeah, he's pretty solid defensively. I mean, besides the shot blocking, but that, you know, he can get by with the defensive awareness and the stick checking. Yeah, that's it for that. Extras. Yeah, I'm gonna move you up here, you over here. That's good. You up here. You guys switch. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you guys switch. Extra attacker is going to be McDermott. And I guess Erikssonek. Yeah, we'll do Erikssonek there. Switch them. Shootout. That'll stay as is. There you go. Revamped Minnesota Wild. So our locker room chemistry went down a little bit, but you know what? I think it was worth it. I do think those were some great trades we made there. Sorry, Erikssonek. We're just trying to improve the team. Alexiak being traded is always a hassle, but I'll rebound. I always do. Good to know. Good to know. You won't regret. You won't regret trading for me. I'll prove you made the right call. Well, thanks a lot, John Nyberg. I hope so too. There you go. So that was a lot of trades. So let's just make sure that our captains and jerseys are still in place. Yeah, there you go. Everything is now fine. I think we can move on with the simulation now. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to do. So yeah, let's simulate to the next day. Let's advance past the trade deadline. We already did all our trading for now. And let's go. Come on, Minnesota. There you go. All right. Off to a good start here with those new trades. Come on, boys. There you go. 2 wins in a row. Holding the team meeting here. Team chemistry is still at 82%. Let's get it back up there to, like, I'd say an 84 before the playoffs. That'd be nice. Come on, boys. Overtime loss. All right. Well, still got a point out of it. Play next game. Come on, boys. All right. Still got a point. Still got a point. Don't know how many of those overtime losses I want, but preferably want to win there. I mean, it's better than a regulation loss, though. And there you go. Nice win. Scouting assignment. Yep. Let's do that. Let's go. I mean, not that it matters at this point. Let's go forwards. WHL. There you go. Nice win. I mean, see what I mean? That trade just bolstered our defense like 200%. I mean, look at the look at this. Look at this. Look how much better we are now. And plus, like, I didn't trust. My point in making those trades was I didn't trust the beginning of the season that we had. You know, like that's not the type of team that would be going far in the playoffs in my mind. So, like, especially in this game. But I mean, look at us now. Hold on. Player morale. Charlie Coyle. Sorry, bud. We have a lot of talent up front. That's why you're in the third line. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's not talented or anything, but okay, so look at our just look at our records since the trade deadline. 1, 2, 2-0-1, 2-0-2, 3-0-2, 4-0-2, 5-0-2, 5-1-2, 7-1-2, 7-2-2. So we're 7-2-2 since the trade deadline. We made those trades. That's very nice. So yeah, advanced day. Let's just try to rack up those points, and yeah, I mean we're already in first in the West. So yeah, there you go. Our playoff spot is pretty much guaranteed at this point, I'd say, but let's just get, I want to say 3 or 4 more wins, and I think we have the playoffs for sure. So yeah, let's simulate up to there because that's a solid 3-day break in between. Yeah, I'd say if we win 3 more games, we should be set. Yep, there you go. Nice win. Buffalo, come on, boys. All right, whole team meeting against Winnipeg. We're up to 84 locker chemistry. So as I said, we're definitely getting up there for, for the playoffs, and hopefully that'll be what wins us the Stanley Cup if we're going to win it. So yep, just keep doing these team meetings and getting that morale up there. Man, I'm really liking our roster now. I really am. Especially now that this roster has sort of proven itself already, even after those trades. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, we're definitely in the playoffs. Yep. I'm pretty sure at this point we have clinched. Not gonna jinx it. Winnipeg's right behind us. We're 1 point ahead of Winnipeg, but we could have the Western Conference here with this win. Depending on how many more games Winnipeg has. If they have 2 more games, then come on, boys. Winnipeg. Whatever. We didn't really need the Western Conference, but would have been nice. But nonetheless, we're in the playoffs, so let's simulate up to the playoffs there. And we're up against the St. Louis Blues. My God. Is that like 3 years in a row? Well, I mean, actually, no. Because, yeah, last year we got eliminated by Arizona in the first round. But 3 out of 4 years, we're facing the St. Louis Blues in the first round. My God. Minnesota getting tired of St. Louis there. But we taken care of them every single time so far. So let's check the stats out. Sven Edler, 85 points. My God, what a beast. Yeah. So there you go. 41 goals, 44 assists. What a beast is Sven Edler. And Clarence McDermott, he can't forget about him either. He's got 80 points on the season, 48 assists, 32 goals, plus minus plus 28. And Sven Edler, he actually has a plus 39, so my God. Eric Sinek, he's got 54 points total, 44 assists, 10 goals. Dumba, he's got 51. Richie, 50. Bennett, 50. Coyle, 37. Nyberg, 36. Don't know how many of those came from New Jersey. Spencer Watson, 36. Veenanen, 33. Vatanen, 32. Silverberg, 31. All these guys down here. Let's see. Albert, he got 11 points. He actually got more than Branson. So that's good for him. Maybe he'll grow a little bit this offseason. 103 penalty minutes. What a physical beast. And yeah, there you go. There's all the skaters. Let's check out goaltenders, see how these guys did. Nedeljkovic and Hedberg. Hedberg, he did his job, .928, and goals against average of 2.17. Nedeljkovic, he could have done a bit better, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? So I think all around, we're definitely set for the playoffs. We are. Goals for per game of 2.866. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Goals against per game, 2.561. So that's second best in this Central. So it looks like Winnipeg has a pretty good team this year. But they're only 1 point better than us. So let's see. Power play, 18%. Well, I mean, no one's really higher than 20. So let's see. Where are we? Well, middle of the pack for the Central. Penalty kill, middle of the pack for the Central. Let's check the whole league. Oh, man. Yeah, let's see who won the President's Trophy here. Ottawa and then Anaheim following, and Buffalo, Winnipeg, Pittsburgh, and your Minnesota Wild came in 6th in the league. Well, tied for 5th, actually, with Pittsburgh and Carolina. Goals for per game. Excuse me. Pittsburgh and Buffalo actually tied for 1st. That's interesting. And then goals against per game, Ottawa. That'd be a nice defensive final there if we made it up to there. The best power play in the league was 22%. Los Angeles. Let's see the best penalty kill. 87. Yeah. So, I mean, penalty kill still I guess could be improved. So if we're gonna make any changes in the playoffs, it'd probably be there. But really, I like this new core that we have defensively. I mean, obviously forwards didn't change at all this episode, but defense certainly did. We got John Nyberg and Jamie Alexiak, so those are two defensive beasts that we'll have for the playoffs. And hopefully, I'm not even going to say it, but I think you guys know what I'm going to say, though. And I'll sort of hint at it a little bit here by going to the settings. Yeah, hopefully we don't get any of these. I'm not going to say what it is. Again, just so I am not quoted on that. Auto-rotate goalies off. And we're going into the playoffs. Round 1 against the St. Louis Blues in the next episode. So, I guess that's it for now. I'm just going to make sure that Ned is still in there. Yes, he is. All right, so I think that'll be it for this episode. And I'll see you guys next time when we face the St. Louis Blues in the round 1 of the playoffs.